Bring in the geeks.
Yes, Ryan and Burt aren't just here to show off their moves, although they're pretty good at it.
Yeah.
They're going to tell you what you absolutely need to bring with you when you visit your family and friends on the mainland. Okay, you guys can keep dancing.
It's time for the Geek Beat. It's Ryan Ozawa, Burt here to give us some tips. Now, we're talking travel and high-tech stuff that you should take with you. What do you say? Never leave home without it, right?
Well, you know, I never leave home with my little battery pack. This is a new trend. It's kind of a small, it's really for like one iPhone if you want to charge it up maybe 3 times. There are bigger ones that you can do, but this one is like the Swiss Army knife of batteries because you have a little flashlight and you also have a laser pointer.
That's why on a long flights your batteries run out sometimes, so that you can recharge a device on a flight using that guy right there.
And you know, if you go to foreign countries, like I went to South Korea last year, I mean, it's really good to have something because if you're on a long bus ride, this is really key.
Anything high-tech about that, what you have around your neck there?
Oh yeah, this really saves my life because if you ever fall asleep without something like this, I mean, your neck is kinked for like the rest of the week.
But there's nothing high-tech about that. That's just comfort.
There's these little beads inside there. They're pretty high tech.
Okay, all right.
But this is another essential thing that I never leave home without. Now, when you go on a flight, it is, all the noise is just going to give you a growing headache. And this is noise cancellation. This is the Bose Quiet Comfort 3.
Now,
but there's
these advanced a lot over the years. They've been around for a while, but they're getting better?
They're getting better, but what's also cool is that they're getting more colorful. So the Quiet Comfort 15 has a whole bunch of colors, and it's just a very nice, of course it costs a lot of money. It's like
how much?
$280.
Really? Whoa! Okay, but it's if you travel a lot
you
hate that noise, this is a great thing to have. Ryan, what did you bring with you?
Well, the thing that I can't live without is my laptop. It's the MacBook Air. I get the 11-inch, which is relatively small, but it's one of the few ones that you can use in a coach seat without someone in front reclining it and crushing it. It's $9.99. It's the entry level for Apple, and in fact, if you've never had an Apple computer, I would start here. The build quality is great. When the Airs first came out, it basically created an entirely new class of computer, and everybody else is mimicking them. There is a 13-inch model, but you're talking about battery life. Nobody likes looking for plugs when you're in an airport. 10-hour battery life can't be beat.
So that's a good starter, or as a second computer, if it's something you want to take as a travel item instead of your bigger laptop.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, some people travel with just an iPad. I still need a keyboard. Maybe that will change in the future, but this is the way to go.
Okay, you got a couple other things here,
well, too. I also have a Kindle Paperwhite. This is the latest revision of the Kindle. And a lot of people say, well, you have an iPad. Why do you need a Kindle to read? Well, the fact of the matter is, this is extremely light. You can see it's got the e-white ink display, so this battery can last weeks and weeks and weeks. So forget just making it survive the airplane trip.
It's for your whole trip. Right, wow.
And basically your eyes don't get tired. The screen quality is very sharp. It's $119 also. You'll never find an iPad at that price. You can pay $20 extra to get rid of ads, but really $119 is tough to beat.
Okay, I think we're out of time, but you had one other thing?
Well,
real quick,
we have the Gridit. It lets you organize cables. Now, every time I travel, I get flagged because I'm carrying so many gadgets. I clearly must be trouble. But with the Gridit system...
Well, just looking at you.
Yeah. I'm suspicious. Last time I traveled, my bosses thought I was getting arrested. But anyway, the Gridit lets you really easily organize your phones, your cables, and everything in a neat way instead of having it pile up at the bottom of your bag.
So there, you can see it on TV there. So it's not just a big mass of cables in your carry-on. Ryan Ozawa, Burt Lum, you can hear them on Bytemarks Cafe on Hawaii Public Radio at 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, 89.3.
Fantastic.
Yeah, tune in every week for Bytemarks Cafe. And the Geek Beat, of course, right here on Hawaii News Now. We'll be back with more Sunrise in just a moment. Thanks, guys.
The Geek Beat.